Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a tragic and heartbreaking story that shocked the nation. It's the story of Christy Sheats, a mother who turned on her own daughters. Let's dive into the details. Christy and Jason Sheats first met in their hometown in Alabama. They were high school sweethearts, drawn to each other's vibrant personalities and shared dreams. They started dating and quickly became inseparable, their relationship blossoming into a deep and committed love. After graduation, Christy and Jason decided to build a future together. They got married and moved to Texas, where Jason found a good job, and Christy focused on creating a loving home. Christy and Jason Sheats were a seemingly happy couple living in Fulshire, Texas. They had two beautiful daughters, Taylor and Madison, and appeared to be a perfect family. Christy was known for her outgoing personality and love for her children. Jason worked hard to provide for his family, and together they built a life that many would envy. Taylor, the older daughter, was a bright and ambitious young woman with dreams of becoming a graphic designer. Madison, the younger one, was full of life and joy, always seen with a smile on her face. The Sheats family seemed picture-perfect to their neighbors and friends. However, behind the smiles, Christy struggled with mental health issues. She had a history of depression and emotional instability. Friends and family noticed that Christy's behavior would sometimes be erratic. She would have severe mood swings and periods of deep sadness. These struggles put a strain on her marriage and her relationships with her daughters. Christy had been prescribed medication for her mental health issues, but it was reported that she would sometimes refuse to take it. This refusal only worsened her condition, leading to more frequent and intense outbursts. Over time, the strain on Christy and Jason's marriage became more evident. They had several heated arguments, often about Christy's mental health and her refusal to seek consistent treatment. Jason tried to be supportive, but the tension was palpable. Friends noticed that Jason was becoming increasingly weary and concerned about the safety of their daughters. Despite the turmoil, Christy was fiercely protective of her children. She loved Taylor and Madison deeply, which made the events that followed even more incomprehensible. On June 24, 2016, a heated argument erupted between Christy and Jason. This time, the fight escalated beyond anything the family had experienced before. In a moment of rage, Christy retrieved a gun from their home. Jason and the daughters pleaded with her to put the gun down, but she was beyond reasoning. Christy turned the gun on her daughters, Taylor and Madison, shooting them in cold blood. Jason watched in horror, unable to stop the unfolding tragedy. The neighborhood was soon filled with the sounds of gunshots and screams. After the tragic shooting, Christy was confronted by the police. Neighbors had called 911, reporting the sounds of gunfire. When officers arrived, they found Christy in a standoff position, still holding the gun. Despite their commands to drop the weapon, she refused and was ultimately shot and killed by the officers. The immediate aftermath was chaotic, with emergency services arriving and the neighborhood in shock. The Sheats' front yard, once a place of family gatherings and joy, was now a crime scene. The community of Fulshire was devastated by the tragedy. Friends and neighbors described Christy as a loving mother who adored her children, making the incident even more incomprehensible. Vigils were held in memory of Taylor and Madison, as the community struggled to come to terms with the loss. In the days following the incident, many questioned how such a tragedy could have been prevented. Discussions about mental health and the importance of seeking help became prevalent in the community and beyond. This heartbreaking story reminds us of the importance of mental health awareness and the devastating consequences when it goes untreated. Christy's story is a tragic example of how untreated mental illness can lead to unimaginable outcomes. It's crucial for individuals struggling with mental health issues to seek help and for their loved ones to offer support. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health issues, please reach out to a mental health professional. There are resources and support systems available to help. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories. Stay safe and take care of each other.